What up, y'all? Good morning. Saturday, March 11th. Yesterday was my second infusion. I've got 3 more to go. So to review, I've got the infusion on the Friday, and then pills for 2 weeks, and then I'm off for a week. That last week was pretty damn cool. It's a fun week. Anyway, so met with the nurse practitioner in the morning. Answered all my questions about the side effects and if they'll get worse or better, any of that stuff. And she had a better answer than I've heard this whole time. Essentially, if they change any of my stuff, depending on what side effects I have, any of my levels, I could gain new side effects. So I guess that's a long way around us saying, well, if you don't change anything, you should be fine. So that's what I'm hoping for. I made a little video and took a couple of pictures. I'll include those coming up just to kind of get an idea what the place looks like and where we are. And, you know, it's kind of silly, but whatever. It's better than me sitting here just ranting. So the infusion went really well. There were no clots in my port. Dude got in there, got blood out easily. Got a few samples of that. Blood levels are fine. So I talked to the doctor about, well, she talked to me about blood levels and everything that had to go on there and what they're looking for. So she doesn't want me to change anything. All my liver levels, kidney, all that stuff is good. So that's why they could leave my infusion levels of the oxaliplatin the same. I remembered. Anyhow. So my frosty fingers are back. My spidey sense is back. I knew that would happen. So my theory there is that, yeah, it's due to the oxaliplatin because it went away in the last one after a few days. My first bite syndrome definitely came back. Instead of In-N-Out Burger yesterday, we picked up a couple of burritos. It was good. It was Friday during Lent, so no way I was having meat. So a couple of burritos, beans, rice, and onion burritos are delicious. So I had those, sure enough, boom, that hit. So it was right back to where it was with the intensity that it was. If everything goes the way it went last time, it's going to be gone in a few days. Well, the one thing that's interesting, I didn't fall in the seat yesterday, didn't fall asleep in the chair yesterday. Joelle and I were doing some of her flashcards for school. But I did notice after a while that I was getting a runny nose. And remember last time I was saying I thought because I fell asleep in the chair, I got the runny nose because I had postnasal drip because I was just laying there. Not the case. I wasn't laying there this time, and I still got the runny nose and still postnasal drip. So it's a side effect or a cause or whatever it is. The infusion causes that. What's really interesting is the smell of the medication they put in my port is very medicine-y, very, golly, it's almost like a altered ammonia smell. And what's funny is when I mentioned it, the lady Rebecca, who takes care of my infusion stuff, she said it's funny. A lot of people mention that, but she can't smell it, nor can anybody else around. The only way we smell it is because it's going into our bloodstream and into my nasal cavity, you know, through whatever parts are in there, and I can smell it and almost taste it. It's funky. So that was kind of interesting. What's very cool is we actually got a room yesterday. Usually the whole setup is like a big bullpen of a bunch of chairs, and the IV chairs, the infusion chairs, and they have the curtains, and they're really nice chairs. They're all massage heated, same things last time. This time we got a little room. It was super cool. So we got our own little room. Joelle had to bring a chair in for Joelle, and just kind of chilled out there for a while. It was really cool. I could have closed the door if I wanted to. So she said that a lot of people ask, how do you get the room with the door? And Rebecca, my infusion person, tech, or my nurse, she said, yeah, you got to kind of be loud or obnoxious to actually be put into that room. Otherwise, it's just by chance. So of course I took the hint. I told her I'd come in stomping and yelling next time, so I'd make sure I get that room. Anyway, it's kind of silly. I feel good. I feel really good. I got home yesterday, took a nap after we ate. I don't know if it's a food coma thing, but took a nice long nap. Of course, I was up at 4 again yesterday. So my sleep pattern's a little bit different than what it would normally be, but I feel really good for, the infusion. This part is the roughest part, the days 2, 3, and 4, of which today is day 2 after the infusion. This is the roughest part, where I'm a little bit more tired, a little bit more. Yesterday when I was getting up and down, we were watching TV. By the way, Netflix, Outlast. I can't wait to get to that today. I made it through 4 episodes, got a total of 8. Super cool. If you're an outdoors person, it's a like Survivor, but there's 4 teams of 4, 16 people total, and they just kind of dump them off in Alaska. Super cool. Super cool. Anyway, Outlast, Netflix. Send me a check. So today, bagel, coffee, back to the same grind. I'll switch that up, whatever. I just like it. It's my thing. Worked this week, did a presentation on Thursday at the office, made sure everybody was sitting back, but it was basic water chemistry stuff, which is cool. My thing there again. Today, again, Saturday, the Saturday before St. Patrick's Day, that's next Friday, so they're going to have the parade today. I'm going to miss it. It's going to be raining today. It's cold out there. I don't want to mess with it. It's not right after infusion. If it was a week after infusion or 2 weeks after infusion, maybe, but definitely not right after. It's not that I feel bad. It's not that I feel terrible and I won't go. It's just not a really good idea for me. That's it. That's about all. I'll include some pictures here. Follow up at the end of it. If you like them, let me know. If you don't, let me know. It's just kind of interesting. I thought it'd be kind of cool to see what it is we're doing while we're there. And I didn't really get a whole lot of the infusion video just because once they get me hooked up, there's not much to see. It's just us sitting there going through index cards, stacked like that. Sheesh. Be back in a few. Morning, everybody. What up, y'all? So today is March 10th. Got my port all prepped today. So what I got to do is I've got to put a little bit of lidocaine on it, patch it up so that when they hook me up later on, it's not going to sting or be sore or any of that stuff. So heading out pretty soon. Hair is just barely starting to grow in. I don't like that smooth look in my chest. Anyway, talk to you soon. Adios. Good morning. Waiting to check in. First thing we get done is blood work. After blood work's done, then we go in and visit with the doctor. And then after that, we go in for the infusion itself. So, beginning of a long day. Long morning anyway. Be back. Say hi, JoJo.
Hi.
Damn kid. Hey, everybody. To start the infusion process. Should be here a couple hours. They're going to give me some magnesium this time. A little bit different. But it's all good. So, all hooked up. Everything's moving right on through. Like I said, gave me some magnesium this time. Can't remember why. Why?
Because your magnesium level was low.
Oh, because my magnesium level is low. See you later. Fun, huh? There's one video section that I was hoping we could have gotten after I already did it. It was hilarious. So a nurse comes out, pulls us out from the waiting room. We go back. She has me. She says, "Okay, step up on the scale." It's a huge scale. Got up on the scale. Then she said, "Okay, get up against the wall." Because when it's how tall I am, shorty, up against the wall. So it's so funny. I just stood up and I went, doink, and I leaned up against the wall like she was gonna frisk me. We were rolling. She goes, "No, not like that. Turn around." So, okay, cool. And she took my blood pressure and went back. But yeah, Joel and I laughed about that for a while. I think it's a wall. Had to be there, I guess. Anyway, I'm really good, guys. I'm really good. It's funny, the postnasal drip thing is just that was an epiphany. It's neat that I didn't figure it out, it's just there, but now I know why it happened. So, interesting. Probably make a video tomorrow. I'll make another one Monday, because these are the bad days of chemo. And if they're like this all the way through, I'm good. No problem. I can do this. So anyhow, have a good day. Make a video in the morning, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you so much for everything. And Will, onward, my man. Onward. Thank you for that. Thanks for letting me use it. This is true. I hope you're doing well too, my friend. Talk to you guys soon. Have a good day.